What's up, Pisces? It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me again. So let's get started. I'm doing the format a little bit different and with some new tarot cards that I got that I really like. This is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, but they are a little big, so bear with me. All right, so I'm going to get right into your love Celtic cross for February 2019. Okay. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress. So some of you could really be focusing on the home, your children, having this feeling of abundance. Let's take a look. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So a feeling of being stuck. The Two of Swords. Okay, so some of you are stuck with some sort of decision, having to make a decision or a choice, or you're protecting yourself from, I don't know, a situation here. Let's see. Okay, so in the foundation, we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. In the past, we have the Three of Cups. What's crowning you is the Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. Sorry, let me move these over because otherwise they're not going to fit. These are so huge. Okay, the Hangman reverse. Like I said, in the near future, how you see yourself is the Page of Swords reverse. How your partner or your external energy around you is seeing you is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Hopes or fears, we have the Three of Wands. And your overall outcome is the Ace of Cups reverse. All right, so let's see. Let me just look at these because they're new, like I said, so the pictures I kind of have to get used to. Okay. So the wait is over for some of you guys. There's been some sort of wait. Something has been stuck, but the wait is now over. And now is the time to make certain decisions here in the month of February. I feel it in the past. Let me look more into this, but overall it's like a good feeling of I'm getting like comfort zone here in the past. There was something about being in the comfort zone with certain people around you, you know, that kind of thing. But now it's like not so much. You're out of your comfort zone this month because something that you've been expecting to happen has happened. It's like the wait is now over, like I was saying. But I have a sense that you feel unprepared for this. I don't know what this is. And even here in the near future, it's like the wait is over. You see things clearly. You see things now from other perspectives. And like I said, just a theme of the wait being over. But also I see you guys being very insecure about what decisions you're making. So if you are feeling insecure and a little bit stuck about making a decision because the time has come to make some type of decision, and I don't know how your romantic relationship plays into this. I feel like it's more of a family situation, especially with this energy of the Empress and the overall energy. If you look at her, she's kind of the mom, you know, she's the mom of the family. She's the matriarch. And so I feel like you are very much focused on that. This has to be with regards to, this is more for Pisces who have a family, you know, marriage, kids, along those lines. But I feel like I said, there's something that you have been waiting for that is now here and you don't quite feel secure enough to handle it. But you know, if your energy is coming up as the Empress, your overall energy, you have what it takes. It's just that you're kind of hesitating. But I do see that enlightenment is coming. So you are going to have that aha moment where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what to do now. I know what I'm doing here. But right now you're just not quite there, because you're coming up here as the Page of Blades, Page of Swords in the reverse. So that's kind of an immature sort of energy, but more so it's like not really understanding things. Like you're just now exploring. Like if you see this, it's a young boy exploring nature and reading about it and researching and stuff like that, taking a closer look. But it's in the reverse, so it's like you feel like there's something you're not quite understanding, but you will understand it. Now, how your partner sees you is the Six of Pentacles, which is very giving, very caring, which is exactly what this Empress energy is as well. As you can see, she's welcoming that little girl with her arms open. You know, so it's a warmth that you are exuding to your family, to your partner, and they really feel that, how generous you are, how nurturing, how caring for others. So your efforts are not going unnoticed. I have a feeling that you're feeling a little bit hectic right now, but just know that your efforts are not unnoticed. Everybody, you know, your spouse, your live-in partner, whoever this is realizing what you do for them and how much you care for them. Your hopes or fears are the Three of Wands. So I feel like you guys are very much focused on expansion, seeing things to fruition. You know, seeing the fruits of your labor, like providing for your family and seeing that grow, is the feeling that I'm getting here. What you're hoping for, what you're very much focused on right now. It's just that your hesitation is more within yourself and how you can handle certain situations that may seem a little bit chaotic. Okay, and then the overall outcome we have is the Ace of Cups. So there might be, I don't see the Ace of Cups reverse as being completely, you know, terrible. It may be a little bit of a disappointment or a delay of some sort, but we'll see. Let me see. Okay, so let's do some clarifying on each of these cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles reverse here. Okay, yeah, so there is a new beginning. Some of you may be moving, which is funny because I have a Pisces friend and she knows who she is, and that's exactly what is happening here. She just moved. So yeah, it's sort of like maybe this caught you off guard or something, or you had to do like a quick move or something like that, but it's a feeling of like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. It's just that maybe it was a rough start, a rough beginning. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. Again, I feel there's a sense here that you're feeling like you were unprepared for a situation here, and you were forced to make some decisions that were kind of difficult for you at the moment. For others of you, it could just be, this could actually be, it doesn't have to be somebody who's in a family situation. That's actually the first feeling that I got. But now I'm seeing, as I'm clarifying, I do see that for somebody, some of you out there, this could be like a new relationship and you moving in with somebody new. But this was something that you hadn't really envisioned. And so it feels a little bit hectic. I kind of feel like for some of you, you were living with family before, or with like as a roommate with your friends or something, and now you're moving in with your partner and it's a little bit overwhelming for you. So that's a different message altogether for somebody else. Okay, what's crossing here is the Two of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which is how your partner sees you. Let's see. Okay, we have the Death card, yeah, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So what I see here is that you guys are being maybe a little bit stubborn, or this change is a little bit more difficult for you to handle than you had anticipated, because I see you here kind of holding on to the past and kind of thinking, you know, now I'm going to be living with this person. So it's going to be different for each of you because, you know, it's a general reading. For those of you who are like the married couple, I do feel like there is some type of like a new step, a new level, a move, like I said, something of that nature. Or you're graduating into a more serious stage in your relationship. So maybe you're becoming engaged. Like I said, if you're a newer couple, you're moving in together, something of that sort. Okay, but you're not feeling too confident about it, or you're just not sure. You're afraid. Okay, you're afraid to let go of the past. You're afraid of your own ability to compromise in certain things. And to just adjust to that type of, the change in lifestyle is what I'm seeing here, is a change in lifestyle for Pisces in the month of February. Okay, so in the foundation, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So like I said, that to me is like the time has come. The wait is over. The time has come. There may have been delays, like I said, with the Page of Cups reverse. Delays in this new beginning, or some turbulence, like some disappointment along the way. And maybe that's why you're so sort of on guard, because things didn't quite progress perfectly. There was, like I said, either delays or just hiccups, basically, is what I'm seeing. Maybe some hiccups, some delays that kind of made you pause and think, well, maybe for some of you, maybe these are signs that it's not the right time, or this is not the right thing to do, or something. There is like some second guessing here, but it's just the manifestation of you feeling like you're holding on to the past for some reason. It's, even though this is, it seems to be a very positive new beginning, it's still kind of scary for you to just jump in. Okay, we have the Hierophant here. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. But yeah, that it's just what I'm seeing here. Again, I keep going back to a way of life. It's a new way of life. The Hierophant is all about kind of traditions, rules, regulations, things like that, like things that are very formal, very sacred. It could be religion, but I'm just feeling like a way of life. The time is here, you know, after probably a long wait or some disappointments, the time has come. And so it kind of caught you off guard a bit, is what I'm feeling. So in the past, we have the Three of Cups. So things seem to be just great here in the past. But like I said, there is an element here of you being in your comfort zone. And sometimes if we don't step out of our comfort zone, we really can't grow and we can't evolve. We have the Seven of Swords. So what I see here, with the Seven of Swords clarifying the Three of Cups, I actually see three people kind of strategizing, making plans for the future, or plans to have some fun, plans to get away, sneak away. But I feel like this is more you and your friends, which is kind of why I keep going back to some of you here are, let's just put it this way, because like I said, because it's a general reading, it's going to be different for each of you. But this is all about somehow positive changes. You're very conscious of the fact that these positive changes come with a price tag, and the price tag is responsibility. So it's either responsibility because you moved into a home with someone and now you're having to adjust to them, or if you're a married couple, you bought a home, something like that. Just something along those lines. Or if like you're getting engaged, you got engaged, this is a new beginning, something serious, but it has the price to pay is that now you are committed to this person. Now you're off the market officially. There's no more, you know, looking toward greener pastures. That is your pasture. Okay, so I kind of feel like that's why here it's almost like you got to give this up now. All these plans that you had with your friends of like getting away and sneaking away and having fun and just being impulsive and spontaneous, you kind of are having a hard time letting go of that, because whatever it is, this new stage that you're stepping into, the price tag is responsibility. One way or another. See, we got again the Three of Cups. So here's the friends and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like not knowing what to expect. This is spontaneous, being spontaneous. Spontaneity is exactly what I was saying. So the sevens actually are about change as well. So it's like all of that is changing. The Wheel of Fortune is about change as well. Your dynamic with your friends, and not specifically with your friends even, but just with that sort of energy, that lighthearted, spontaneous, you know, oh, let's go to Vegas on a whim kind of energy, maybe is like slipping out of your hands and you can't quite stop it from leaving. Okay, but that's part of growing up or stepping up, or you know, whatever it is. But that's what's happening here for Pisces in February. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands reverse as what's crowning you. And like I said, the Queen of Wands is a very dynamic and very confident woman, but I don't see you being confident here about this, because it's hard to let go of the spontaneous energy because it's so much fun. But that's not to say that you're not going to have fun anymore. It's just now this is grown-up fun. Like this is, you know, serious commitment type of fun. There's fun to be had, it's just different, you know. So we have the World reverse. Yes, this is like a new chapter in your life that you're not quite ready to get on board yet, but I think you're already there. So there may not be a turning back. I mean, I guess there's always a turning back one way or another, but you're pretty knee deep. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands reverse again, so another very strong message there. And we have the Nine of Swords reverse. So you are trying to put this out of your mind and not really obsess over it, but I kind of feel like it's difficult not to. But you are trying. That is, you're consciously trying not to dwell on the negative and whatever stuff that it is that you're leaving behind. It's like you know that you want this new beginning. You're just maybe having a little bit of cold feet or performance anxiety. Okay, so near future we have the Hangman reverse clarified with the Five of Wands. Okay, let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles reverse. So something here in the near future, I feel like there are going to be some arguments that come up, or just, you know, situations where you can't really get on the same page with your partner, with your family even, because I feel like it's more than two people. So there's other people involved here in a situation that's a bit of a conflict. Like nobody can really see eye to eye. You can't work together. But I feel like you guys kind of take that higher perspective, and you serve as a mediator between all these people around you who can't seem to get along or can't seem to come up with some sort of agreement on something. Again, wow, you guys are getting repeat cards all over the place. So it just tells me that this message is super strong. So I know it's going to resonate with a lot of you out there. Again, we have the Hangman reverse. So I just see you guys having, like I said, a higher perspective, a higher vibrational way of seeing things. So just be aware that you can serve as, like I said, the mediator between people within your family, or, you know, people that you have sort of a conflictive dynamic with. It could be people at work, but this is a romance or love reading. So if it's anybody, I feel like it's going to be family or like close friends, that maybe they're not agreeing somehow. There's some type of argument that you can be the voice of reason for, is what I feel. Okay, because again, we're getting the Lover's card here, and then we have the Two of Swords as what is the challenge here. So it's something about a decision. People around you are not in agreement with some sort of decision that needed to be made, that you had to really take a good amount of time. I feel like you weren't sure, so you innately knew that you needed to just take some time to make some sort of, it's a big decision, whatever it is that affects people around you. But I feel like you are going to be the one to have the answer, not just to what it is that's going to be done, but to bring people together and let them see why, you know, why it is that you think we're going to do X instead of Z, or whatever it is. I just feel like you have the answer here in the month of February, because you have a higher understanding. Okay, so these insecurities that you're having, don't have them. And even with the Nine of Swords reverse, that's like, don't worry so much, don't be so much in your head. The answer is going to come to you. All right, look at that. We have the Six of Wands. So yeah, maybe you're feeling a little bit insecure because, like I said, you're stepping up in life. Okay, this is definitely a step up for you, whether it be in your relationship or just in life in general, along like your family, your partner is coming along for the ride, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, it just feels good. It feels like it's something good that's happening to you. So there's really no need for you to be so apprehensive about it, or to just not trust yourself, because look, now we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're feeling the abundance, the success that comes along with this change that's happening. You're feeling more secure. I kind of get the feeling that this, maybe you just need to do a little bit of more research just to, what's the word? To sort of like quench your thirst for knowledge, to make you have the certainty that you need to move forward with whatever it is that is causing conflict between you and the people around you, your family, your close friends. You are in the right. It's just a matter of you kind of proving it to yourself so that you can then convince the others and get everybody else on the same page. Okay, I feel like you guys have the power to do that this month. So how your partner sees you, I feel like your partner really trusts what it is that you're doing. They see that whatever it is you're doing it for everybody's benefit. You're doing it because it's coming from the heart. And you know what you're doing with the Ace of Swords. So somebody around you believes in you. You need to believe in yourself as well. Okay, we have the Three of Wands as your hopes or fears, and that is with the Six of Cups. So yeah, you see this bright future ahead of you. You see a very clear path to exciting things here in the future. You're very much aware that it can come with its challenges, but it's like you're up for that challenge, and you're, cheering everybody along with you, like I said, for the ride. So who are these people? The Six of Cups, these are people in your soul group, people that you have a very close connection with, people that you have shared many years with, and you have a special bond to. Okay, and that is what you are hoping for. Now the overall outcome is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, we have two cards here. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Page of Wands reverse. So again, Ten of Pentacles is a card of abundance, of prosperity, having a windfall of money, anything related with like generational issues like family, family money, family business, anything like that. So there is this new beginning, even more new beginnings. This is like I said, a whole new life, a whole new lifestyle for some of you, because some of you are getting engaged, getting married, moving in. Those of you who are married with children, you're either having children or you're moving to a home. Okay, but I do feel like here in the near future, or I'm sorry, well, yeah, this would be in the future. It's the overall outcome is that there are some delays. There may be some disappointments along the way, but whatever you encounter, just pick your head up and have confidence to see it through, okay? Because whatever it is, it's worth it. This is like long-term, things that really benefit you, benefit your whole family, okay? So great reading. It's just I feel like maybe you guys need a little bit of time to get your thoughts together before you can really be the person to lead everyone ahead, because I think that that's the role that you're going to play this month. Okay, if only you allow yourself. But yeah, good things coming for Pisces, so congratulations, you guys. And let's move on to your career and finance reading and see what that says. Oh, actually, I'm going to pull an oracle card from my Angel Inspiration deck. I almost forgot. Just for an additional message for Pisces, what you need to focus on perhaps, or whatever message you need to hear. Okay, and we have generosity, which is the same energy really as the Empress. The Empress is very generous, but let me read you what this means. Okay, so the message here is generosity comes in many forms, and in modern society it is easy to feel one is being generous by giving financial gifts. Although at times organizations and people may require financial assistance, there are other ways to support them. Helping others does not require you to dig in your pocket, but more importantly, to dig into your heart. Assisting another human being can be as simple as sharing your time and energy. Look around you and find the areas in your life where a little more generosity can help heal and support a friendship, a family, or a community. If someone shows their generosity to you, accept it with gratitude and love and pass a little bit of it along to others. So I just feel like this is really exactly what it looks like. The universe is being very generous with Pisces this year. I think in the beginning of the year, especially in the month of February, especially, you're going to feel and see the generosity of the universe is bestowing upon you. And what they're saying is that you need to then pass it along through the form of just being warm, being loving, being gracious, being generous with others, being accepting, being patient, and most of all, being grateful. Okay, so I think that's the message there for Pisces. All right, now let's move on to your finance reading. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords reverse. So this is an air energy. Pisces, what am I talking about? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But in the reverse, it's somebody who can be either lying, manipulative, very cold, very ruthless type of person. So you might have somebody like that in your midst when it comes to career and finance, so maybe in the workplace. So let's watch out for that person. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's do some clarifiers. So for the Three of Cups, Three of Cups is usually some kind of gathering, celebration of sorts. We have the Star. So you could be celebrating with coworkers or friends around you, celebrating some dreams that have come true for you, some wishes that the universe has apparently been giving you with that generosity card. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of happiness right now and a cause for celebration because good things have been happening for you. Okay, then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is that, again, there is a Queen of Swords reverse around you. It's not necessarily in the workplace, but this having to do with your career and your finance situation. I feel like either your career or your finance or both situations are doing well. Things are going really well in your life in many aspects, and people are noticing. And even though people might come at you with a smile and a hug, that is not always sincere. And that is the message that is being passed over to you guys, is that you guys need to open your eyes, because there is somebody around you who doesn't necessarily like the fact that you're happy or that you're doing well in life or that you are you know, ascending to higher levels, and they're not. Okay, so we have here a King of Pentacles. So that King of Pentacles is all about prosperity. He's a business owner. He's a boss. Somebody who's very good with money. We have the Two of Wands. So this guy, he has like a globe here in his hand. So it's like having the world in your hands. coming to a crossroads where it's almost like you're leaving an old way. Like I said in the past reading, you're leaving an old way of living behind, and you are stepping up to a higher way of living. So you guys, like I said, you're doing very well financially, or you're doing very well in your life. You're getting yourself organized. Your dreams are coming true, basically. There's certain wishes that you've had for a while that are finally coming to fruition, and people around you are not really liking that. Okay, this is all as a result of your hard work, so you definitely deserve it. This is not you know, something that happened just because you got lucky. You actually worked for this and you made it happen. And we have the Judgment reverse, which means that there are people that are judging you the wrong way, or they're just not seeing things. They're thinking that you don't deserve whatever it is that you're getting. Okay, but it's really just jealousy, and it's a really low vibrational energy that is around you. I'm actually, it's funny because when I started doing the reading, I did focus on this black tourmaline, and I don't know why. Sometimes things happen and I dismiss, and then I realize why it happened. So the reason why it happened is because I recommend you guys getting this bracelet. Actually is black tourmaline. Of course, for you gentlemen out there, you may not be interested, but there are actually really nice men's jewelry as well. I actually got one for my husband, a different one, a men's bracelet, but it's a good stone to protect yourself from negative energy, from jealousy, from, you know, any of those low vibrational energies. And that is the reason why I had focused on it, but ignored it. Okay, so lesson learned. But yeah, I recommend you getting that to protect yourself from this negative energy that is around you, because there are people who are jealous of your success. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is about confusion. It's about fantasy, illusion. Okay, we have the King of Wands, or the King of Rods, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is just somebody who is very driven, a real go-getter. Nine of Swords. And we have Justice, okay? There may be a situation here where there's like a need for you to take action, but you're worried. You're very worried because there's so many options. There's so many, and some of them are good options, and some of them are. And I'm seeing this actually as people. Usually I don't, but for some reason I'm seeing this as people. These are like, it's almost like each cup is a person. Okay, one cup may be great, you know, it's just pure water, you can drink from it, it'll make you healthier, it'll make you happier, it'll quench your thirst. Others are filled with poison. And it's like you know, the King of Rods is somebody, like I said, he's like very determined and driven, so you know exactly where you're going, and you're being very successful in whatever it is you're doing. It's taking you a lot of hard work, but you're reaching your goals. You're surpassing in some cases, surpassing your goals. You are on the up and up. You know, you're doing things by the book. Karma is on your side, and right now is a very prosperous time for you. But you keep worrying because there are these people around you who, like I said, they don't want to see you succeed. But I feel here that you're going to kind of see through that. I do feel like there's a need here to be a little bit careful, because you have to understand who it is that you are working with here, or who it is that you really have around you. So don't fall for the illusion. Don't fall for the fake smiles. You got to kind of see through that. Now, I don't want you guys to be obsessing over it, because the Nine of Swords can be like obsessing over things. You'll just know. Okay, just trust you're going to know exactly what to do. So it's just a matter of having the awareness. Now that you have the awareness, I think you guys will be fine. Okay, we have the Two of Swords reverse with the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups reverse. I feel like you guys are going to take a stance. You know, if this is in a workplace, you're going to take the stance of, I worked for this. I'm not going anywhere. You know, you're not going to push me out of my job. You're not going to push me out of being out here celebrating my success. You're not going to push me out of continuing to be a boss, continuing to prosper, continuing to thrive. Yeah, this causes me stress, but you're not going to slow me down. That's how I feel about this. There's somebody around you who doesn't want to see you progress, and this is you telling them, no, I'm in charge here. I've put in too much for me to just walk away, just to make you feel comfortable. So I do feel like you're taking a stand here, and you're not going to give up whatever it is that you had your eyes set on. Okay, we have the Emperor reverse. The Queen of Wands reverse. There may be an Aries of significance here. I actually feel like by you taking a stand, you take away their power, is what I'm getting here. Not only do you take away their power, but it helps heal you in a way. It helps you, like maybe in the past your feelings would have been hurt if you found out that somebody that you thought was either your friend or that cared about you, they really didn't want the best for you all along. There was something, you know, some sort of envy or jealousy that was going on there. But I feel like by you taking a stand and saying, no, what's mine is mine, you're not taking it away, or you're not taking, raining on my parade, or what, you know, whatever it is, you immediately take their power away from them. They just can't even, you know, continue with the little charade anymore. And so it helps heal you because it makes you stronger. And it helps you create those boundaries that you need to create with whoever it is that is being a hater, basically. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope that helped you, and I will see you again soon.